Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Unruh, and I wanted to take a few minutes to show you how the calculation of dividends on preferred and common stock works. This company has 40,000 shares of preferred stock outstanding and 50,000 shares of common stock outstanding. One thing we need to understand is that preferred stockholders always get paid first, and then whatever is left over goes to common stock, if there is anything left over. The way you calculate dividends on preferred stock is to take the percent that's stated on the stock. So that here we have 2% preferred stock, and you multiply that times the par value, in this case $65. So if we take 2% of $65, that means in the years that the company declares enough dividend, each share of preferred stock is going to get 2% of 65, which is $1.30. If that much is declared. Another way this could be stated, instead of 2% $65 par, it could just be stated as $1.30 preferred stock. So you could see it either way. So we start by calculating the amount of dividends that go to the preferred stockholders, and then we give the rest to common. So let's go ahead and do year number 1. This company has $40,000 total available for dividends in year 1. So we need to figure out how much goes to preferred, how much goes to common stockholders. So we said if there's enough, that preferred stockholders would get $1.30 a share. Well, $1.30 a share times 40,000 shares would be $52,000. We don't have enough in year 1 to pay everybody the $1.30 a share. We only have $40,000. So first of all, we can figure out, well, all of it's going to go to preferred stockholders. There isn't even enough to pay them how much we typically would pay them, which would be $1.30 a share. So we're going to give everything to preferred stockholders, and that is an easy calculation. $40,000, 40,000 shares. Each share of preferred stock then is going to be paid $1. And since preferred stockholders used it all up, common stockholders get nothing in that year. In year 2, the company has more money available for dividends. They have $60,000 in year 2. And we said that if the preferred stockholders got everything that was coming to them, they would get $1.30 per share. And $1.30 times 40,000 shares is $52,000. So in year 2, we do have enough to pay them everything that's stated on their stock certificate. Now, as a side note, sometimes we have what is called cumulative preferred stock. Cumulative preferred stock is paid what are called dividends in arrears. So if, in the case of cumulative preferred stock, if a company didn't have enough in a prior year to pay them their full $1.30, that amount that they were not paid in the past, it's called dividends in arrears. Those dividends in arrears would be paid as soon as the company had enough money to pay it. So if we had cumulative preferred, the extra $8,000 in year 2 would actually also go to the preferred stockholders to make up for the prior year. But we don't have cumulative preferred in this example, so we're just going to treat each year independently. So in this year 2, $1.30 a share goes to the preferred stockholders, so the total we would pay them is $52,000. That means there's $8,000 left for the common stockholders, and there are 50,000 shares of common outstanding, so 8,000 divided by 50,000 shares is 16 cents. If you owned 1,000 shares of common stock, you would get 16 cents times 1,000, you'd get $1.60. Excuse me, you'd get let's see, what would that be? 16% of 1,000. You'd get $160. As opposed to if you owned 1,000 shares of preferred stock, you'd get $1,300 in dividends. Okay, year 3, the company has even more money this year for dividends. They have $76,000. So preferred is going to get their full amount due to them. They're going to get $1.30 a share, $52,000. And the rest, 76 minus 52, would be $24,000. Common stockholders are going to get whatever's left over, $24,000 Each share then would get 24,000 divided by 50,000 would be 48 cents. This year, if you had 1,000 shares of common stock, you would get $480. If you had 1,000 shares of preferred stock, you'd get $1,300. And then in year 4, the company must be doing very well. They have almost double the amount available for dividends in year 4. Again, the preferred stockholders are going to get what is stated on their stock certificate, $1.30 a share, and that's a total of $52,000. And the rest goes to common stockholders. So this year, common stockholders get a total of $88,000. There are 50,000 shares. That ends up being $1.76 a share. So in year 4, if you owned 1,000 shares of common stock, you would get $1,760 in dividends. If you had 1,000 shares of preferred stock, you would get $1,300. So you can see from this that the more money a company has available for dividends, the more chance that you're going to get a dividend if you're a common stockholder, and the more that you will earn in total if you're a common stockholder. If you have any questions, please let me know.